What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here once again for some late model action here at 9:45. That's 9:49 Eastern Standard Time as we get ready for tonight's main event here at Lucas Oil. We are live across all platforms once again. And I think I figured out a way for TikTok to enjoy this just like everybody else does. I do need to add a couple little overlays, I think. That is not what I meant to do. We do need to add chat, I think, a chat box. We'll do that just so you guys have it. Oh, where is the chat box? There it is. Put it somewhere. I guess right up there will be right down in the bottom will be fine. I don't know if you guys could see it regardless. Yo, Tovin. Am I saying that right? What's up, Tovin? All right, we are getting people up here in the chat as we get ready for qualifying. Looks like the 17 of Caleb Durgan going to be one of the first ones out on the track. Him and Stephen Gaines jump out on the track pretty quick here as we are about to get qualifying in for tonight's race. This will set the heat races. We got 23 cars, only 18 going to the feature here tonight. Should be wild here tonight. John said he missed a lot earlier. I think he caught the end of the big block race and I just missed him. The feature is 50 laps. 50 laps. I do have a Discord. Best place to get the Discord is probably going to be the Facebook. Shoot me a DM over on TikTok. I will shoot you one back with the Discord link. That might be the easiest way. I do need to go ahead and put it. I got my Kick link in the profile right now, which has my Discord if you want to do that. As it looks like Durgan's going to be fourth quick. Talon Willis to the top of the charts. Evan C is going to go second quickest. Nathan Waddell. Who do we got out there? We got Dylan Yeager out on the track right now, putting down a lap in the number 48. He had a tough one in the big blocks at Eldora. Let's see if you could pick it up a little bit here in the late models as he does not get a lap in. Maybe he caught the wall, just didn't like the way it felt, but he's going to reset and try his lap again. So Dylan coming out on the track now once again in that number 48 machine. He should be a favorite here tonight as it looks like Ethan Johnson goes second quick. We'll put best time up there just so you can see what kind of lap times these guys are running. 14:307 is the quick time. Can Dylan Yeager hit it? As he comes out of turn at number 4. He's going to go fifth quick. That's not what he was looking for, but not a bad spot. He will be starting third in heat race number 1 if he stays there. Evan C. all the way back to 6th. Jesse Intrican in the number 4 spot. Nathan Waddell is third. So, yeah, maybe a couple surprises up above those guys. Not that they're not capable. Blake Majula is going to go 6th quickest. Dylan Hauser bounces up into the top 5. Wow, this is going to put some big names out of the top 5. Can you believe that Blake Majulis, Blake is going to jump it up second lap to 4th quickest. Well, still, you got Dylan Yeager and Evan C. outside that top 5. That is pretty wild as we get into heat race number 1. All right, we are finally going to be able to... Everything is MDI TV now. So regardless of the platform, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, all MDI TV now. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for tonight's starting lineup. But first, let me put up the heat line. I know I got to adjust it because it's going to be top 7 going into the feature here tonight. So let me go ahead and click on that. If your favorite driver is above the blue line, they make it in tonight's feature. If they are below it, they got to go into the consi. All right, you guys see that? Now you guys got a blue line to tell you where everybody is at over there on TikTok. That is the cutoff line. As we get ready for tonight's heat race number 1, let's get up with tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight In heat race number 1, he's got the quick time. It is going to be Talon Willis. Outside of him in the number 2 machine, it's going to be Dylan Hauser. Then it's going to be Nathan. All right, he's in the 35. I'm used to him being in the 2. On the inside of row number 2 in the number 5 machine, it's going to be Nathan Waddell with Dylan Yeager starting in 4th. Zach Jenkins going to start in 5th. Colton Zimmer in 6th. Going to be Stephen Gaines in that number 7 spot. Caleb Durgan in 8th. Chase Barbara, watch for him to come up through the field in 9th. Brady Thompson in the number 10 spot with Logan Hickerson in 11th. And Aiden Berline in that number 11 or number 12 spot. 12 cars, 7 spots transfer as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. All right, so Talon Willis, all the pressure on him as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get that one to go at the line this time by. He's got some heavy hitters behind him. Not that Talon is a slouch, but man, there's some big names behind him. E-race number 1. Who's your pick? Let me know out in the chat. Are you out there, Harold? Are you out there? Or are you coming in late again? Who you jinxing tonight, Harold? As they head into turn number 3 and 4, waiting on Talon. When's he going to fire off? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Talon gets on the gas. Hauser's going to get right in line. Waddell just behind him. Here comes Hauser looking for the lead in turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide onto the nose of Willis. Willis going to give him the room. He's going to dive back down in 3 and 4. Slide job out of Willis. Cut down by Hauser out of turn 4. He's going to drag race him down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Hauser shifts it up the track. Hauser going to slide into that number 1 spot. Look at Yeager digging on the bottom as Talon Willis takes it to the bottom side, slides up in 3 and 4. Here comes Hauser back underneath out of turn 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Talon's going to dig up underneath Hauser once again. It is going to be a drag race out of turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. Talon misses, but a little bit of net code saves them out of turn 4. They touch all the way down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. That should have junked Hauser, but somehow net code saved him. Hauser stuffs him up in the wall down the back straightaway. Talon Willis going to drop like a rock. He's got a broken right front. Hauser out of heat race number 1. Willis out of heat race number 1. Hauser takes the point. That's going to move Nathan Waddell up to that number 3 spot. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Colton Zimmer. He's going to slide Waddell out of turn number 4. Side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Nathan's going to dive it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Here comes Zimmer back down low. Battle's going to be for second on back as Hauser drives away. Slide job, almost a slide job. He almost missed it. Waddell had to take a little evasive action. He's going to take the number 2 spot back. I got to be careful because TikTok bans me for everything. Like, I can't talk about those little cars. You know what they call them? Yeah, they ban me. They say it's hate speech. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes the 20 of Zimmer. He's going to try to slide again. Nothing there. He's got to get back in line. That's going to open the door for Yeager as the checkered flag is out. Hauser takes the win. Waddell, Zimmer, Yeager, Durgan, Gaines, Jenkins going to the feature. Thompson, Hickerson, Aiden, Barbara, and Willis going to the consi. All right, so heat race number 1 in the books, getting ready for heat race number 2. Rudy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that follow. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Yep, that's all of them. That's all of them. I had to make sure. Dave, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. I don't think you're over there right now, but appreciate those follows, or not over on TikTok, over on a Kick. Definitely appreciate those. We are trying to build that platform. They got a few options that are good for me if we can get it going good over there. But Bucky with a bunch of likes. Appreciate you, Bucky, as we get ready for heat race number 2. They're going to pull off the starting line. It is going to be Ethan Johnson starting on the pole here tonight. Blake Majulis in second. Jesse Entrigan in that number 3 spot. Evan C. in fourth. Going to be Robbie Buchanan in the number 5 spot. Logan Rumsey in a 6. Wow, we got Rumsey and Yeager in the same race. That's crazy. Connor New in 7. Going to be Hayden Tolson in the number 8 spot. Joey Lindgren in 9th. Matt Selby 10th. And Desmond Busby in that number 11 position. Uh-oh, TikTok just disconnected. How's my stream everywhere else? All right, I'm back on TikTok. I don't know why TikTok disconnected. It looked like everything else was fine. Was everything else fine? Let me know out in the chat. As they got them stacked up 2 by 2, we were looking for that green flag. Oh, it looks... Yeah, for whatever reason, TikTok is struggling. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be Ethan Johnson out front leading the way out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be a battle for the number 2 spot as Jesse Entrigan is going to slide up the track. Blake Majulis back with the cut down out of turn 4. Blake Majulis back up to the number 2 spot. I don't know why TikTok keeps cutting in and out, guys. I'm sorry. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4, it's not doing it anywhere else. It's only doing it on TikTok. Mick, thank you for the follow. User 9106, thank you for the follow. Red, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. I don't know why TikTok keeps going in and out, but it is only TikTok that's doing it. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. All right, Mayo said it was good on YouTube. Good to see you over on YouTube, Mayo. As the top 2 try to drive away, it's going to be Evan C. in this number 3 spot. Logan Rumsey in the 41. He's digging up to the number 4 position. Move Rumsey up to 4th. Jesse back to 5th. Remember, if your favorite driver is above that blue line, they are into tonight's feature. If they can keep it there, as Rumsey's looking for more, he's going to slide Evan C. in turn number 3 and 4. Evan C. back with the cut down out of turn number 4. He's going to drive it into 1 and 2. He's got that spot back. Here comes Rumsey back down low. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, single file for these guys. 4 now. Rumsey digging hard in that number 41 as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's still a battle for the number 2 spot. Blake Majulis is slowly stalking Ethan Johnson up at the front. We'll keep an eye on that battle, but right now, all the action for that number 3 position as Rumsey's going to dig to the outside in turn number 1 and 2. Rumsey going to try to carry that momentum down the back straightaway for the white flag into 3 and 4. Can he get a cut down out of turn 4? Here he comes with a big run. He can't take it anywhere. It's going to be Johnson, Majulis, C. Rumsey, Entrigan, Buchanan, and Tolson go to the features. Selby, New, Busby, and Lindgren go into the Consi. What's up, Josh? I figured out how to get all my overlays from my other channels onto TikTok. I was struggling with that. I figured out how to do it today. All right, we're going to move this up to the number 4 spot. Top 4 going to transfer into tonight's feature. Out of the LCQ, that means we're 7 and 5 cars home tonight. I mean, I'll tell you what, if you're on iRacing, you are glad you are not in this LCQ. Look at those names in there. Starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, it is going to be Brady Thompson with Matt Selby starting in 2nd. Been to this track. Nick, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Dixie out there with the smiles. Colton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and move this camera, go through that lineup. Brady Thompson, or Matt Selby in 2nd. Going to be Logan Hickerson in 3rd. Connor New in that number 4 spot, aided in 5th. Desmond Busby in 6th. Going to be Chase Barbara in that number 7 position. Joey Lindgren in 8th. And Talon Willis in that number 9 spot. I'm telling you right now, if you are on iRacing right now, this is definitely not the LCQ you're going to want to be in, because chances are... these guys are going to meet both of you. Yeah, I decided to just go ahead and stream across everything again, David. We're going to see how things go. Looking for the green flag next time by... This is going to be a lot of pressure for these guys. Only the top 4 transfer. You see that blue line on your screen? Ox, I see you. Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Scott Holmes, thank you for... Oh, nothing from Scott Holmes. That was from the last stream. As they come down the front, down the back straightaway into turn on number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Battle for that number 1 spot as Brady got a good jump, but here comes Selby. Down low, can't get it to stick. He's got to get back in line. So Selby tried to do something with nothing. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, going to keep it single file 4 now up here at the front of the pack. These guys are in. No need to push it too hard right now. As they say, single file up at the front. Connor New in that number 3 spot. Right now, battle's going to be for the number 4 position. Busby digging on the high side in that number 82. Been a while since we've seen him in an official. As Hickerson and Chase Barbara try to battle their way in. Barbara parks it on the nose of Hickerson. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Right now, the battle is for first person going home as Barbara and Hickerson battle it out down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Hickerson trying to ship it up underneath the 23 and chase Barbara. Barbara's going to get a good run out of turn 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. Don't count Barbara out. There's still plenty of time. I'll tell you what, the top 5, this looks like a feature race right now. We are in the LCQ. It is a feature, just not the type of feature we are expecting. It is the B main, not the A main. As they come out of turn 2, 3 wide for third. Contact there as Busby tried to stick it in the middle there. Chase Barbara comes up. He pinches off into Talon Willis. Somehow they all keep it straight. All but one of these drivers will make the feature if this is how it finishes. Right now, Busby on the outside looking in as they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway. We got 3 laps to go. What's up, Chief? What's up? Crank, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As we got a battle for the number 3 spot. This is not what Busby needs. He needs some track to try and make a move as Willis pulls a slider on Barbara. Barbara easily cuts down. Here comes Busby looking for the final transfer spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Busby down low in that number 82. Here comes... Oh, that is Connor New. My bad. Not Talon. I'm just used to the 10 being Talon. Connor New digging to the outside out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Connor going to dig hard in that number 10 down into turn number 3 and 4. Busby going to pull the slider. Nope. He can't complete it as New's going to keep that spot. Here comes Hickerson, but too late as the checkered flag is out. It's going to be Thompson, Selby, Barbara, New going to the feature. Some fantastic. Yeah, you ain't lying. Trip, thank you for the follow. Thomas, thank you for the follow. Yeah, there were some great cars. That was like an A main type of race right there. All right, let's get ready for tonight's feature. Let me take down the heat line. We don't need that anymore. And of course, I like to forget, so let's not forget and go through tonight's starting lineup. I'm just curious, what is the SOF of this thing? Let's look at the SOF before I go through the lineup. Let's see. What is that, a 7.2K? 7.2K for tonight's feature. What a feature we got here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that and go through tonight's starting lineup. Yeah, 7.2K. That is insane. All right, starting on the pole. I'm looking forward to December when oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Make sure you buy your iRacing subscription in November, though. I'm just telling you, that's when you'll get the best deal. It's like, what, 40 to 60% off? All right, tonight's starting lineups. Tonight, it is going to be the number 35. I got to remember that because he's not in the 2 anymore. Of Dylan Hauser starting on the pole here tonight. Outside of him in row number 1, it's going to be Ethan Johnson. Starting in the number 3 spot on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Nathan Waddell with Blake Majulis in that 4th position. Colton Zimmer is going to start at 5th here tonight with Evan C. at 6th. I really like this 4th row. It is going to be Dylan Yeager on the inside, starting in 7th with Logan Rumsey in 8th. Going to be Caleb Durgan starting 9th, Jesse Entrican in 10th, Stephen Gaines in 11th. Robbie Buchanan's going to start in that number 12 spot, and rounding out the rest of the field in 13th here tonight, it's going to be Zach Jenkins, Hayden Tolson 14th, Brady Thompson 15th, Matt Selby 16th, Chase Barbara 17th, And Connor New in the 18th position. Green flag is out. Choking on my water. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Dylan Hauser out front. Battle's going to be for second on back. Ethan Johnson trying to hold on. But I'll tell you what, Nathan Waddell strong on the bottom side as they head into turn number 3. Johnson going to get the run off of turn number 4 as they come down the front straightaway. Waddell needs to get to the top, but Blake Majulis going to fill that in as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be door to door. Out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to make Nathan Waddell back to that number 4 spot. He gets to the top side of Majulis. What a move out of Nathan Waddell. I'll tell you what, that was a power move. I didn't see that coming out of anywhere. It looked so smooth. He's going to hang to the high side. Out of turn 4, battle for third as he almost smokes the wall. He's got the 20 of Zimmer behind him as they come out of turn number 2. Blake Majulis able to hold on. Now Waddell's got to deal with the number 20 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Yeager to the bottom side in the 48. Rumsey up top in the 41. These two still side by side. I'm looking forward to them getting up to the front. This is going to be a great battle with these guys as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Zimmer almost up into Waddell. He gets hit from behind by Evan C. He slid up too high. He's going to lose a bunch of spots. That's going to move C, Yeager, and Rumsey up one spot in the lineup as they head through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Also move Jesse up to the number 8 spot. So big loss out of Zimmer. He is 4 spots down from where he started here tonight. Pretty quiet here as Hauser continues to lead. Ethan Johnson second, Blake Majulis third, Nathan Waddell fourth as Evan C. starts to put the pressure on him for that number 4 position. I'll tell you what, if you're Evan C., you know you got to go. You got Rumsey behind you, and behind him is Dylan Yeager, you know, couple of the best in the business as you head into turn number 1 and 2. You know you got to put the pressure on the 5 of Waddell. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Waddell getting worked as Rumsey going to go to the high side. He gets up high on Evan C. He gets the spot at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Little bit of contact out of turn 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Rumsey digging hard as C tries to throw a slider. Rumsey's going to keep it on the outside. He's going to have it at the line once again. I'll tell you what, if the caution comes out, Evan C. is going to be frustrated here as they come down the front back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, a lot of these guys do. There's a lot of real-life guys. He didn't make the feature, but Logan Hickerson runs UMPs in real life down in Tennessee. Oh, he barely clears Waddell. Waddell did him a solid there as Rumsey slides up the track. C with a slide job. Out of turn number 4, cut down out of Rumsey. He's going to slide into turn number 1 and 2. C cuts down out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Drag race for that number 4 position. Evan C going to slide into 3 and 4. Big slide out of Evan. He pushes up a little too high. That allows Rumsey to easily get him at the line as they head into 1 and 2. Rumsey does not slide that time. Probably a little bit of a surprise to Evan C. Looked like he wanted to hit that cut down as Rumsey has advantage through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Back to single file. Little bit of space between the top 3. We're going to stay on this battle for the number 4 spot. Can these guys reel in these top guys as they head through turn number 3 and 4? Down the front straightaway. We got 15 laps in the books. Oh, Evan leaning on Rumsey. Rumsey able to keep it straight through 1 and 2. They're going to head into turn number 3 and 4. Let's take a look at, I'm going to take a look at these lap times. How quick are they going right now? This group is, Blake Majulis is the fastest. But I'll tell you what, this group isn't too slow. If they get it single file and just kind of concentrate on moving forward, they could possibly catch those top 3 guys. Spencer Green, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So pretty quiet on the track right now through turn number 1 and 2. Everybody just kind of getting in line, riding, hoping they can catch those top 3. What's the point in wrecking for 4th if you're not on the podium? As they come down the first straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Now, I won't say they're not thinking about wrecking the guy in front of them to get the caution, but they certainly don't want to wreck themselves. All right, taking a look at these last couple lap times. This group is not faster than the front group. The front group is definitely... Well, they're about the same, but they're not gaining on the front group. That's going to get frustrating some of the guys. We're going to see him get really racy again if the front guy is not making ground. Aaron, thank you for the follow. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We got over 100 people watching right now, guys, just to give you a heads up, as Dylan Hauser leads the way. Ethan Johnson second. Blake Majulis in third. So pretty quiet right now. We're going to go. We got a battle here as Yeager says it's time to go. Gets up underneath Waddell on a turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Yeager. He's going to slide him. Nope. He decides against it as Waddell gets the run on the outside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be back to single file for these guys, but getting a little racy behind him. As you can see, Buchanan trying to find his way around Zimmer. He's got Tolson behind him. He knows Tolson's not going to hold back at the 327 as Zimmer now puts the pressure on Entrikin. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys know Entrikin from Hunt to Front. This is top split official, Sleepy. What's up, Johnny? What's up, buddy? Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Still single file. Here comes Yeager back up underneath Waddell. Can he complete the pass? As C tries to put the move on Rumsey. Here comes C into turn number 3 and 4. Big slide on Evan C. He's going to pop up over the cushion. Easy crossover by Rumsey. Rumsey's going to take the spot back in 1 and 2. C's going to get back up underneath him in turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Drag race into turn number 3 and 4. Rumsey going to play a little bit of defense out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Shoot me a text. I will send it to you. Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Debford, thank you for the follow. Dylan Yeager continues to lead, but I'll tell you, Dylan Hauser continues to lead, but I'll tell you what, Ethan Johnson all over the back of him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We could end up with a battle for the lead. Blake Majulis back in this number 3 spot, hoping they get racy. We're past the halfway point, 28 laps complete out of 50 here tonight. We got 22 laps to go. Chase and Chase Davis, thank you for the follow. Fred, thank you for the follow. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Zachary, thank you for the follow. Chase, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you guys. As Dylan Hauser continues to lead, we're watching the battle for 4th. Dalton, thank you for the follow. User 3996, thank you for the follow. As Hauser continues to lead, we're watching Rumsey as Dylan Yeager digs the bottom side, still trying to find his way around Waddell. They've got a little bit of separation from the 3 guys behind them, so they're able to race it out right now as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I think I saw about 3 different lines ran by those guys through turn number 1 and 2. Steve-O, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the rose, too. Appreciate it, Steve. Steve-O 70, I think is what it is. Oh, a little bit of contact between Yeager and Waddell. Waddell going to give a little bit back as they come through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Here is the battle for that number 6 spot. Nathan Waddell back to 7th. Cam, thank you for the follow. I figured I got it right. I had to look at it because the O and the 0 are different shapes, but you got to look close. Rance, thank you for the like. BJ, thank you for the like. Johnny, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, guys. As we watch the battle up here, it looks like Rumsey has pulled away from this group. He is trying to close the gap on the front guys as Dylan Hauser has got himself a little bit of separation from Ethan Johnson as they come out of turn number 2. So not a whole lot going on up front. A caution would change everything as they are closing in on 15 laps to go. This is Top Split Official, BG. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file on the bottom. Man, they are rolling slow. I sometimes have to check to see if they are under caution as they come through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 36 laps complete. There could be a caution here. Robbie Buchanan and Entrikin really duking it out for the number 8 spot as they come out of turn 2. Entrikin down low. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Here comes Robbie Buchanan back down low as Entrikin gets the wall. Well, you could always say he licked the stamp and sent it. Yeah, get on it. What's up, Jaden? What's up? Yeah, get on it. Get that I rating up. It definitely helps the type of race you're in. Here comes Entrican back with the slide up in front of Buchanan. Buchanan back with the cut down out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Slide job. Oh, Entrican goes a little too high. Almost up and over the edge. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. He's going to try to get some back into turn number 1 and 2. He does close the gap, but Buchanan with a little bit of breathing room. Hauser with a massive lead now as it looks like Blake Majulis now starting to close the gap on Ethan Johnson. Battle for the number 4 spot continues to heat up as Evan C. tries to reel back in Rumsey. This would be a great battle if we can get those 3 together, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. It's always good when you got some help out there. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. We are inside 10 laps to go. They've gone green so far. Will they keep it that way? The battle for second is starting to close in. We've got to keep an eye on that battle. But back to the battle for fourth as Evan C. is there, putting the pressure on Logan Rumsey. I'll tell you what, these two get really racy here. It's going to bring Dylan Yeager in, and I'll tell you what, Rumsey, C, and Yeager, that is a battle that might make me calm. That would be a battle you don't want to miss. Taylor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. The bad timing, though, was what I was just talking about. Tom, thank you for the like, or follow. Appreciate that. As Hauser continues to lead, I'm watching the separation between second and third, but we're going to stay on this battle for now as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 5 laps to go when they come across the line. 5 laps to go. It is a quiet one right now. Everybody seems to be setting up. Evan C. trying to find the best way around that number 41. But I'll tell you what, easier said than done as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Battle for second is definitely getting closer. We might jump over that in a minute as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Don't worry about it, Steve. Don't worry about it. I said it once. I don't want to say it again. It'd be a great battle. This is, yeah, it's iRacing Aiden. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, this is the last race of the night for me. As they come through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. It is 2 laps to go as Dylan Hauser crosses the line. I'll tell you what, Ethan Johnson too far back. Hauser in traffic. Could that create a problem for the leader? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to get the white flag this time by as he clears Selby out of turn 4. White flag is out. White flag is out as the battle for second is trying to heat up, but I don't think it's going to get there as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. One last time. Give it to the number 35 of Dylan Hauser. Green to checkered. Ethan Johnson second, Blake Majulis third, Logan Rumsey gets 4th, Evan C. and 5th, Dylan Yeager 6th, Nathan Waddell 7th, Buchanan, Entrican, and Zimmer your top 10. Cummings, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. They're all fun. We do a lot of modifieds. I will tell you in a couple weeks on Sunday. Let's see. I'll tell you what date. On Sunday, if you like sprints, this is the one time I know I will have sprints on. It'll be August 25th. We will have sprints at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Dirt Series promotions. It might be a little bit later, like 9:15, but they do have sprint. We do have some 410 sprints coming onto the channel. If you like them, it is rare that they make it here. I struggle calling them because they're so fast, and mentally, I have trouble keeping up. I should call. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I am probably looking to take a break at some point. I have been doing this for a long time. I'm not going to quit and then come back 40 times in a year, but I probably will take a break. Caleb, thank you for the follow. All right, let me go ahead and go through tonight's results. So you guys got them. We're going to get done for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with FTM's season finale. You don't want to miss that one. We will be live on all the platforms. It is Dylan Hauser with the win. It was a clean race, Mayo. You're not lying. Ethan Johnson in second. Blake Majulis in that number 3 spot. Logan Rumsey in 4th. Going to be Evan C. in 5th. Dylan Yeager in 6th. Nathan Waddell in 7th. Robbie Buchanan in that number 8 spot. Jesse Entrican in 9th. Colton Zimmer in 10th. Surprised we didn't see more from him is going to be Chase Barber way back in 11th, Caleb Durgan in 12th, Hayden Tolson in 13th. Connor New is going to be 14th, Stephen Gaines 15th, Matt Selby 16th, Brady Thompson 17th, and Zach Jenkins in that number 18 spot. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Steve-O, thank you for the follow again. Stop. I had to make the joke, Johnny. I had to make the joke. I couldn't resist it. But guys, thanks for coming out. I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you click that follow button. We'll be back with more action tomorrow. And you never know. I might randomly show up with something in between. You never know. So click that follow button. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.